Hello, this is Coach Joshua Norman, and I'm going to teach you how to run a slant route like a boss. This is for football players who want to run a slant route, again, like a boss. If you don't want to run a slant route like a boss, go find another video that teaches you how to run an ordinary slant route. We're teaching how to run slant routes like a boss right here. If you run a slant route like a boss, you're going to catch a lot of footballs. The more footballs you catch, it increases your opportunity at scoring touchdowns. When you score touchdowns, you get the girls. It's tried and true. It's a real deal. Equipment you're going to need. You're going to need cleats in order to run very precise routes. You're going to need a football. In order to score touchdowns, you have to have a football. If you don't have a football, you can't score touchdowns. If you don't score touchdowns, you don't get the girls. Gloves, they're optional. If you're a boss, for real, you don't need gloves. But if you want to be a boss, because you ain't a boss already, get some gloves. But make sure that they're University of Oklahoma Sooner football gloves. Anything else, any other university, you're not doing it like a boss. You're going to need good feet, good quick feet. Okay? Can't run a slant route like a boss with slow feet. Once you run a good slant route, you're going to need good hands to catch the football. If it's pointless to run a good, solid slant route and then drop the ball. It's not doing it like a boss. Lastly, you're going to need a quarterback to throw you the ball. Tom Brady is preferred. If you're doing it with somebody else, you're not doing it like a boss. The only other person who you can get to throw you the ball on the slant route and do it like a boss is Russell Wilson. That's it. Anyone else, you're not doing it like a boss. Lastly, you're going to have a heart of a champion. You can have all of those other things. You can have good feet. You can have good hands. You can have Tom Brady throw you the ball. You can have Russell Wilson throw you the ball. But if you don't have a heart of a champion, you can't do it like a boss. If you ain't got a heart of a champion, go to another video. Key points. You need to recognize the leverage of the defender. Is he off? Is he press? Is he outside? Is he inside? Next, I'm going to have a good stance. If I don't have a good stance, I can't have a good takeoff. If I don't have a good takeoff, I can't run a good route. If I don't run a good route, I can't get open. If I don't get open, the quarterback won't throw me the ball. If the quarterback doesn't throw me the ball, I can't catch the ball. If I don't catch the ball, I can't score touchdowns. And what happens when we don't score touchdowns? We don't get the girls. Start off with a good stance. Once we've recognized the leverage of the defender and we get in a good stance, then we need to threaten the defender's technique at the snap. Again, it's pointless to run away from the defender. If I run right at him, then he's scared that he's gonna get beat deep. Every defender is scared of getting beat deep. So we need to threaten his technique. A slant is only 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Pound that outside foot. Get flat inside. I need to make sure that I'm flat out of my break and I'm not up the field. Once I take my flat break and the quarterback throws a ball, I need to attack the ball in the air. I do not need to drift away from it. I need to be aggressive and attack the ball in the air. Once I attack the ball, I need to catch the ball. Remember, we're trying to do this like a boss. Okay? So catch the ball. Once you catch the ball, secure the ball. Once you secure the ball, explode right upfield. The fastest way to get from point A to point B is in a straight line. So when I catch the ball, I don't need to run across the field. I need to get straight up the field. If the objective is to score a touchdown, go in a straight line. Score a touchdown. That's the next step, number 9. Lastly, if we score touchdowns, we get the girls. If you're having problems with any of this, if you have bad feet, do some ladder drills, do some cone drills. If you have bad hands, use the jugs machine. You don't need that guy to do it. Just find somebody who can operate a jugs machine. Do some catching drills with a quarterback. If you're a fat football player, get on a bike. Do some long distance running. You can't be fat and run a slant route like a boss. If you're too small, if you're a very small football player, eat a lot. Eat a little bit more. Eat a little bit more. If you eat too much, then you need to go back and see what the fat football player is, the recommendation for a fat football player. Okay? What is leverage? It's the width and depth of the defender's alignment in relation to the route runner. Lastly, you have your touchdown to girl rubric. Okay? If you have 1 touchdown, you only get 1 girl. If you have 2 touchdowns, it increases to 3 girls. If you have 3 touchdowns, you get 6 girls. If you have 4 touchdowns, you get 10 girls. If you have anything at 5 or higher, the sky's the limit. I mean, infinity girls. It's amazing. But anyway, thank you for listening to my instructions on how to run a slant route like a boss.